across. I was asking if you would compare, for example, from your point of view, the Saraki-led Senate and the Lawan-led Senate.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, the character, the behavior, and the pattern of every National Assembly is dependent on the leadership of that National Assembly, and that leadership is dependent on how they emerged. Saraki emerged a president of the Senate as a rebel, one that was not in the good books of the president. As such, because of that, the whole 4 years was one of holding the government account, and also we had for ourselves an image of being belligerent or combative. And the Senate, the Lawan Senate, also has its root in the fact that he was a favorite of Mr. President, and that they never hide their character of ones that are ready to do all the biddings of the president, and as such, they earn for themselves the label of being a rubber stamp. So the Saraki Senate and the Lawan Senate are opposite of each other. In our own case, when we were there, despite us coming from the ruling party, but the way Saraki emerged is in such a way that it's like a hostile takeover. And throughout the 4 years, there wasn't love lost between the government and the parliament. But in the case of Lawan, Lawan became the Senate president with the blessing of the president, and he cannot afford to do anything contrary, for the fact that that became the reason why almost the federal government, the executive arm, almost gets everything passed. Whatever they take, it has been passed. Whoever is nominated, he is being passed, except a very few cases. So this is the difference. When you have a Senate of our own, the positive side of it is that we will hold government to account, we will perform our oversight function, and we will defend the sanctity, we defended the sanctity and independence of the National Assembly. But the negative side of it is that many of our bills end up not being passed, and many things were stopped because of the frosty relationship that existed between us and the executive. And then for the Lawan Senate, the negative side of it is that they end up approving everything, loans, appointment, even people who are not capable, and everything gets through. And as such, they couldn't even earn the respect of political appointees. Sometimes they would invite them, they will not come. And when they come, they become so arrogant. And as such, that independence, that sanctity of the National Assemblies as an independent arm of government was compromised. But the positive side of them is that they almost got all their bills being passed. That is the petroleum industry bills and so many other bills, which we couldn't get passed because of our relationship. So these are the positives and negative sides of the two National Assembly, if at least I'm able to
okay, so following from that, Senator, what kind of